My name is Petra Brittner, and Petra actually means rock. It's from the Greek language. I'm from Germany. I was born in Germany and I was raised in Germany. I stayed there until I was 20 years old. I moved here in 1983. My now ex-husband is from Salt Lake City, and he was stationed in Germany. He was in the army, and we met in Germany, and we came to Salt Lake City on a visit that my parents paid for. His parents liked me, and I loved him and he loved me. So we got married on the visit when we were here in Salt Lake City. We had 2 children. Later we got divorced, and I lived in Texas with the children for a long time, for 20 years or so. And then when the children became adults, they wanted to be closer to their family and to their dad, so they moved here to Utah. And now that I have 3 grandchildren, I of course have to be here in Utah as well. So I have been in Utah for 4 years now, and 3 out of those 4 years I have been here at East Hollywood High School. Oh, I'm glad you asked me what kind of things I like to do outside of school, because I am a hiker. I like to hike, and so Utah has so many beautiful hiking places. So I belong to a hiking club, and I do have to confess that I haven't been hiking for a year, but that is because I moved to my new house. I bought an old house in Pleasant Grove, which is a historic home that was built by early Mormon pioneers, and so I am very fortunate to be able to live in that historic home. But prior to this year, I was hiking all over the Wasatch Front with my hiking group, and I enjoy that most. To me, nature has a calming, soothing, healing effect, and so I love being out in nature to just kind of reset my brain, to charge my battery, to fill my cup. That's what nature does for me. And I love running into wildlife on my hikes. I have encountered moose and deer and all kinds of little critters, and I enjoy the serenity that nature provides. So here's a little additional background about me. So I mentioned that my former husband was in the military, and we met. We had 2 children. So these 2 children are now 33. My daughter is 33. She has 1 daughter who's going to be 9 really soon. They live with me in Pleasant Grove. My son and his wife, they have 2 children. One is 3, the other one is 1.5. The little 1.5-year-old was in Germany with us, just this last spring break. So that was a lot of fun. I have enjoyed a long career and a very rewarding career in education. I started out as a teacher helper. I was a teacher aide 25 years ago, and then somebody said, well, you ought to become a teacher. So I started out becoming a teacher, and I was working as a teacher for 3 years, and then I went back to school to get my bachelor's degree, and then I obtained my master's degree. I became a school psychologist, then an assistant principal, then a principal. After I was principal, I was appointed to the State Office of Education in Texas. It's called TEA, Texas Education Agency. And in that agency, I served as a director in the curriculum division. And I did that for 3 years. Then they had massive layoffs, and I and 400 other colleagues were affected by those massive layoffs. And then I decided, you know what, I need to move to Utah. I need to reunite with my children and the rest of my extended family. So I moved to Utah in 2011 and haven't regretted it a single bit. I miss Texas, of course, because I have a lot of friends there still. But Utah's wonderful for the hiking purposes. The opportunity of making new friends is amazing. I heard about East Hollywood High School through Kelly Services, and so I substitute taught for Will McAllister, our very own 2 times, and I liked it so much that the second time I substitute taught for Will, I actually left my resume here at the school, and when they had an opening for a counselor, I jumped right on that. I started working here in July of 2013. I love the diversity of our students. I don't think I would enjoy working at a traditional school. And I also enjoy the camaraderie that we have here at East Hollywood High School. Kids don't judge each other. They are very accepting of each other's differences. And so we're just a very eclectic bunch of kids. And I really, really like that. And the teachers are like that too. What it means to me to be a guidance counselor is that I get to affect children's lives. I love helping kids, and it makes me feel very, very satisfied to be able to help our students. I am planning to stay at East Hollywood High School as long, first of all, as long as I'm invited to be here, but also as long as I feel that I continue to make a difference in children's lives. I think if I become disgruntled, if I become bitter, if I become where my job is a burden, then I would leave. But I still get up in the morning every day, and I look forward to coming to school, and I look forward to working with the kids here. So as long as I find it to be a joyful experience, which I think I'm going to find it joyful for a long time to come, I will continue being part of East Hollywood High School. I feel really at home here at East Hollywood High School, so life is good.